A lot of people have always doubted me and always thought there's a chance of me getting turned over and beat, but I always perform. I know what I've got to do to win. People are going to enjoy it because I'm going to be landing big shots and hurting people. I think this is the fight that pushes me into world level.
Take us back to the early days and where it all began for you.
I started boxing at the age of 12 and then went a couple of times and my coach liked the look of me, and then he said to me, you can start coming every day if you want. After 6 months I got a medal card, went to a show as a spectator and had my first bout. As I got to 17, as an amateur, I've been boxing at a high level for a few years, been to the World Games. I thought to myself, what's the point? I'm doing this all for no money. I'm having hard fights against tough boys. I'm always sparring pros, I'm always in the gym with pros and stuff. Why not turn pro? Ever since then, I ain't looked back. Again, I've had a really good pro career so far. I always trained really hard, do you know what I mean, when I was a kid, and whenever I lost, I used to get really, really upset for weeks. It'd drive me mad until I had my next fight and won. If I had a bad decision, it sort of put into my brain that I wanted to get everyone out of there and stop them, so I had no chance of losing. I lost a couple of times at the end of my amateur career in close fights. Some of I thought could have gone my way, but you live and learn. To be honest, it's all an apprenticeship as an amateur. Whenever I box, it's always exciting because if I'm beating the opponent and winning, I'm going to try and smash them and get them out of there. So I'm going to be spiteful with it. And if someone's coming to fight me and it's a struggle, I'm going to use my art as well as my head and have a fight. So it's always exciting. Do you get what I mean? It's hard for me to not be in an exciting fight.
What's really interesting is the kind of tipping point you get with young fighters sometimes. They go very quickly from being the hunter to being the hunted. But now you're a champion, a British champion, and all of a sudden there's a queue forming outside your door on that front.
I think in the domestic scene, I'm the main man at the moment in the light middleweight division. Obviously you got your Liam Smiths and your Kell Brooks, they're at world level. I think this is the fight that pushes me into world level, and then I'll be back hunting again. But obviously, I've got to get this fight out of the way with first, and then we'll see what's next.
Sergio Garcia, a lot of the time the public looks at these fights, and because they know who you are and they don't know who he is, they assume you're going to win, but this is a tough fight.
Yeah, of course, it's a tough fight, but I always perform and always train really hard, and I know what's in front of me, so I know what I've got to do to win, and I've been training hard to make sure I can perform that on the night. A few months back, obviously I couldn't take the fights that I've been taking yet because Tony and Charlie had been holding me back. But now, they obviously feel I'm ready. I'm still only 23, but it's all starting to come together. And right now I'm training for a European title, and the world's my oyster.